Good morning students, welcome back. In our last class we had discussed about the variation of valency across the period and down the group. Yes or no? So across the period valency increases up to 4, after that again decreases. Yes or no? And in a particular group the valency will remain same. Okay, today we will discuss atomic size and its variation. Okay. Since atomic size is actually given by a radius from the center to the outermost shell. Okay, so this is called atomic radii, and this radii or radius will give the size of the atom. So actually it is the distance from center to the outermost shell. Okay. So let us check what happens to the atomic size when we move from left to right of the periodic table. Okay, I will give you example, simple example: lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. Let us forget about noble gases. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Now 2, 1, 2, 2. This is 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7. Yes. Let us draw. Suppose this is nucleus. This is nucleus. Okay. In the nucleus, how many positive charges? 3 positive charges. Okay, I'll draw quite. Here we have 3 positive charges, and we have first shell, we have second shell like this. Okay. For beryllium, we have 4 positive charges. First shell and second shell. Same way, I will draw this one. Oxygen, 8 positive charge. First shell, second shell. This is just the explanation. Okay. This is fluorine with 9 positive charge. First shell and second shell. Okay. If you look at the cells, in the particular period, the outermost shell is Kl, 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 Kl. In the particular series, outermost shell is L shell. Since all of these atoms or elements are having L shell as their valence shell, outermost shell. So here, from here to here, the distance has to be same. Yes or no? Since the outermost shell is L shell, so the distance from center to the L shell has to be same for all the elements. Yes, but this is not the case. Okay. So the factor which you have to understand here is called nuclear charge. Okay. Here how many nuclear charge we have? 3. In another case beryllium, how many nuclear charge? 4. Similarly 5, 6, 7, 8 nuclear charge, 9 nuclear charge. So what does this nuclear charge do is, this nuclear charge pull the outermost electron towards itself. So here we have 3 pulling power. Here we have 9 pulling power. Very simple example. We have a definite sized ring for every element, and 3 elephants, let us consider elephants, are pulling that ring. So here 9 elephants are pulling that ring. So 3 elephants will pull the ring quite less as compared to here. Yes or no? Since 9 elephants or 9 positive charge are pulling the outermost cell, so this cell will decrease inside somewhat like this, L cell. So L cell is decreasing because of the pull of 9 positive charge. Here only 3 positive charges are, that pull is not that much strong. So suppose the pull is like this, okay, and here 8 positive charge pulling the cell, so somewhat bigger than this, and for this bigger and ultimately bigger. Yes or no? So as we move from left to right of the periodic table, what is happening? Size is decreasing. Why size is decreasing? Because there is increase in the nuclear charge. For example, here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes or no? We are moving from left to right. As you can see, size is decreasing. What is increasing? Nuclear charge is increasing. So the size determining factor, very much important factor, is number 1, the number of cells, and the number 2 is nuclear charge. Got it? Okay. Let us see what happens to the size when we move from top to bottom of the periodic table. Okay. Okay, I'll give you again simple example. Same lithium, that is 3, sodium 11, potassium 19, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. Will not discuss up to francium. Okay, we'll discuss only 3. Lithium 2, 1, sodium 2, 8, 1, here 2, 8, 8, 1. Yes or no? So here 2 cells. This is suppose nucleus, first cell, second cell, nucleus, first cell, second cell, third cell. Here nucleus, first cell, second cell, third cell, fourth cell. As you can see the diagram only, if we move down a group, size is increasing. Yes or no? Why there is increase in the size? Because here we have 2 cells, here we have 1, 2, 3 cells, here we have 4 cells. So successively 1 cell is added. Yes or no? Here 2, here 3, here 4. So as we move down a group, size increases because there is increase in the number of cell. Got it or not? Understood? So in a simple way, you make a table like this, okay, give arrow like this, so write size increases, okay, from left to right size increases, put arrow like this and you can write, size decreases, here size increases if you move from top to bottom. Understood why there is size decrease if you move from left to right? Because there is increase in nuclear charge. Increase in nuclear charge meaning increase in pool. If there is increase in the pool, then the size of the atom will decrease or squeeze, you can call it. Here if you move from top to bottom, new cell will be added, so size will automatically increase. Okay, so these are the trend in atomic size. After doing this atomic size, we'll move on to a new term that is called ionization potential. Okay, so this ionization potential is very important. You have to understand what this ionization potential is. Okay, it is actually, potential is energy, amount of energy suppose this is nucleus, amount of energy required to remove one electron from isolated gaseous atom. Okay, what is this? Amount of energy required to remove one electron from the isolated gaseous atom. Okay, so atom should be in gaseous state. So here this electron is bound to the nucleus, as we all know. Now to remove this electron we have to supply energy. So this supplied energy which is required to remove the electron from the isolated gaseous atom to form monopositive atom. Okay, one positive atom. So this is called ionization potential. So ionization potential is energy required. You are supplying energy to remove electron. That much energy which you are supplied to remove that electron is called ionization potential. Okay. Now see, since it is amount of energy required to remove electron, suppose we have bigger atom as compared to lithium, same example, that is 3 plus, first cell and second cell. In the second cell we have one electron, we have two electrons, that is 3, 2 comma 1, yes or no? Okay, now let us take example fluorine, fluorine, sorry. Okay, fluorine, it is 9 to 7. Here it has smaller size. Here we have 9 positive charge, yes or no? Here 2 electrons, here 7 electrons, 7. Okay, if you wish to remove this one electron from the lithium, and if you wish to remove one electron from the fluorine, since look at the board and try to understand this carefully. Here we have 3 positive charge which is attracting this electron. 3 positive charge is holding this one electron. Here we have 9 positive charge holding this electron. Okay, so here only 3 positive charge is holding this electron. So as compared to this, we need to supply less energy to remove this electron, since this electron is not that much strongly bound with this nucleus. Yes. So here this electron is experiencing pull from this 9 positive charge, so which is somewhat higher than this. So if the pull is strong, so you need to supply extra energy and more energy to remove this electron. Yes or no? So here less energy is required, here more energy is required. So as we move from left to right, you know, nuclear charge increases, so amount of energy required to remove electron also increases, because here you have to supply more energy to remove the electron, here you have to supply less energy to remove the electron. Yes or no? So as we move from left to right of the periodic table like this, ionization potential what will happen? Increases. If you move down a group, ionization potential, since size increases, yes or no? If you move from like this, from top to bottom, size smaller, bigger size. So from bigger size easier to remove, from smaller size difficult to remove. So ionization potential decreases. Got it? So ionization potential depends on 2 factors. Number 1, size, and number 2, nuclear charge. Understood? Smaller the size, more energy is required. Larger the size, less energy is required. So More the nuclear charge, more energy is required. Lesser the nuclear charge, less energy is required. Got it or not? I think all of you have understood this. So as we move from left to right of the periodic table, ionization potential increases. As we move from top to bottom, ionization potential decreases. Understood? Okay, this much for today. So in our next class, we'll discuss electron affinity and electronegativity. Got it? Thank you very much.